Hello, everyone. Happy evening and welcome back. So now we have Dr. Shivam with us, who has got an amazing rank of 14 in INI-CET May 25 exam. And we have a very interesting story about Dr. Shivam, that he actually was pursuing a PG in ophthalmology at AIMS Delhi. He did it for 1 year, but then he realized that, he's not enjoying the branch as much as he had thought. So he took a brave decision of resigning from there. He resigned in January 2025. He prepared for these 4 to 5 months, and then he has given this May INI-CET exam, and he has got this rank of 14. So, heartiest congratulations, Dr. Shivam.
Thank you, ma'am.
And Shivam, so the last INI-CET that you had given, through which you took up AIMS ophthalmology, so you had got a rank of 315, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So from a rank of 315, then pursuing PG for 1 year, and then preparing and getting a rank of 14, it's really, really commendable. And you are really an inspiration for all those students or even the residents who pursue their PG, and they are not very confident about whether they should actually do it or not. And I'm pretty sure you are an inspiration for all of them.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, Shiva, we would like to know, so let's say about preparing about this INI-CET exam. You had a very short time because you resigned in January and then you had to prepare. So what was the main resource that you used, right? So did you go with the main videos or you jumped to the rapid revision because you already had the base ready, right? You had given the exam previously.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, I have my previous notes. So I combined my previous notes with the LRR, that program which was
Yeah.
happening on the YouTube. And yes, ma'am. And I used to give GT every 2 weeks. So I used to combine all those three things. And yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that was a very smart decision. You had your base already ready. And then with the LRR, because you get to know all the updates which are important from the
Yes,
exam
ma'am.
perspective when you gave your previous attempt and now, definitely there are updates which keep coming. So you got all of those through the LRR and the rapid revision videos. And again, of course, like you said, giving the mock test, the GTs, which
Yes, ma'am.
definitely give you questions on the recent updates. You learn retrospectively through those as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So when you gave your mock test, so how much were you scoring when you started re-preparing in January?
My the initial, I think it was 148 or 147 was the. After completing like 1 month of studying, the first GT which I gave, it was 148, correct?
That's super. That's commendable. So
Yes,
you still remembered everything of what you had read previously. That shows for sure.
yes,
And
ma'am.
so, how would you basically approach the content? I mean, did you focus more on theory? Did you focus more on Q bank practice, or did you
Ma-
focus more on the?
Ma'am, initially I thought that I would be able to complete 2 revisions of main notes, but there was time crunch for me. Like I started very late. So I just able to complete one revision, full complete revision of my main notes. Then after doing that, instead of doing second revision, I thought maybe by doing MCQs, I will do my second revision
Okay.
because I feel just reading very dry. I don't enjoy reading. Well, I like challenges. Like it may be evident by now. So yeah, I do questions. Like I used to do questions at least 150 200 questions every day.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be any subject. Like if I'm doing, I used to do two subjects simultaneously.
Okay.
So I think 100 questions I used to do the MCQs of that topic or that subject, and another 75 or 100 questions I used to do random, like just to see how much can I recall or how much there is to improve.
Okay. So
So
basically, you used custom modules.
yes, ma'am, custom modules or any random uh, I used to pick up. Okay, like I will do psychiatry 50 questions test, random thing.
Okay.
Like there isn't there is like I think people feel a little hesitant while doing these when the जब वो वाला सब्जेक्ट का वो नहीं कर रहे होते जब प्रिपेयर और उनको लगता है कि अभी तो नहीं करते, अभी वो पढ़ा नहीं है सब्जेक्ट मैंने, वो तब करेंगे जब हम पढ़ रहे होंगे। आई थिंक वो एक साइकोलॉजिकल बैरियर होता है,
हम्म।
उसको खत्म करना। मतलब क्वेश्चंस करो, डरना नहीं है क्वेश्चन करने से। तुमने वो टॉपिक पढ़ा है, तुमने वो सब्जेक्ट,
Yeah, I think lost
तो
connection. Okay, Shivam is back. So, but then, Shivam, like you said, he even solve questions of the subject which you are not doing currently. So, but usme, then how do you make notes out of it? Because for sure you come across the questions, or the new stuff, the new knowledge that you are gathering from those questions retrospectively. So, did you make notes out of it, or did you just bookmark the questions in the PrepLadder app itself? What did you do?
क्योंकि
We
फिर जो जो में वो है साइड, वो टॉपिक मैंने किया और वहां पर लिख दिया कि ये मैंने गलत किया था। तो मैंने वहां पर डब्ल्यू का क्वेश्चन करता था कि ये डब्ल्यू मतलब रॉन्ग किया था मैंने रेड पेन से। तो वो मैं उसको होता था कि अच्छा ये जब मैं पढ़ूंगा तो मुझे याद होगा कि ये मैंने गलत किया था, तो दोबारा गलत नहीं करना।
अच्छा,
तो
I'm
मतलब मैं
really
बुकमार्क
sorry,
नहीं
Shivam,
करता
I
था।
could not hear you. Get lost connection with you when you said about what
हाँ
did you do about the wrong questions. If you could just come back to it.
हाँ, तो मैम मैं जैसे कोई दूसरा टॉपिक है जैसे कि ऑर्थो मैंने किया जो मैं नहीं पढ़ रहा था,
Hmm.
उसके जो मैंने गलत करे और जो मुझे लगा कि बाय फ्लूक मैंने ठीक करा है बट उसकी एक्सप्लेनेशन अलग है, तो मैं उस चीज को अपने मेन नोट्स में ले जाकर
Okay.
वहां पर रेड पेन से कुछ मार्क करता था या उसको अंडरलाइन करता था कि जब दोबारा पढ़ूंगा तो वो मैं दोबारा गलत ना करूं।
Okay. So
और ये भी है कि
in your
हाँ
note,
मैम, जब वो हम पढ़ते भी हैं तो फिर उसके आगे पीछे का भी हम देख लेते हैं वो टॉपिक का, तो फिर एक मतलब एक
division.
सेमी रिवीजन टाइप हो जाती है कि हाँ ठीक है।
Very true.
तो ये
It's a sort of unknowingly you are doing revision. But what you need for this is you need to know कि मेरे notes में ये वाला topic लिखा कहाँ हुआ है. At least उतना तो आपको पता होना चाहिए, right?
हाँ,
Go back to that topic fast in your notes and mark it there.
यस मैम।
So for that, the base of the notes is very, very
हम्म।
important कि आपको पता होना चाहिए. All right. And how about reviewing your mock test? I mean, did you review only the wrong ones? What was your approach?
मतलब आई यूज टू सी एवरी क्वेश्चन
Okay.
because I want to know the perspective of the examiner also. Like why, like maybe I got that question correct, but I think I was not thinking right about it. So I think by elimination I did it correct. So मतलब I used to enjoy GPs a lot. Like it's like a very it's like a full course meal. Like there are 19 subjects and you never get bored of doing one subject repeatedly. So I used to like GTs a lot. Like more than subject wise tests, I used to like GTs more.
Okay, great.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
your review used to be from question number 1 to question number 200, or you use it like कि पहले चलो subject anatomy के सब review कर लेते हैं, physiology के सब कर लेते हैं.
मैम मैंने सब्जेक्ट वाइज किया था क्योंकि मैं फिर अपने नोट्स लेके बैठता था वहां पे। तो फिर वैसे मैं, क्योंकि फिर वो इजीली ट्रांसफर हो जाता है इसलिए।
तो but ऐसे भी points आते ही होंगे ना कि the points in the GTs that you come across but which are not in the notes, right? तो फिर वो वाले points आप add
मैम
करते हैं या क्या
मैम
करते
तो फिर मैं देखता था कि लोगों ने कितना ठीक करा है उसको। क्योंकि अगर वो ऐसे कुछ बहुत ही फैक्चुअल क्वेश्चन है तो फिर मैं उसमें आई आई वोंट गेट बोदर्ड बाय इट कि नहीं करना, छोड़ दो इसको, ये मतलब ऐसे ही है ये छोड़ने लायक क्वेश्चंस होते हैं। यू शुड नॉट अटेम्प्ट 200 क्वेश्चंस इन द एग्जाम आई थिंक।
हैं? Okay, yeah. So we wanted to know that how many questions did you attempt in the INI-CET exam?
आई 195 आई अटेम्प्टेड। यस
195. और
यस
स्कोर कार्ड तो आई थिंक अभी आ गया, राइट?
हाँ मैम, आई गॉट 159 करेक्ट
Okay, so 159 correct out of
एंड
195 attempted.
हाँ, तो एंड 36 क्वेश्चंस वर रॉन्ग।
Okay, and percentile कितना आया है फिर उसमें?
आई थिंक इट्स 99.98
Okay.
समथिंग।
Okay,
यस।
that's superb. So I mean, yeah, you have done exactly the right thing, and that really shows, in your results and in your rank. So, if I want to talk about, few mistakes that the aspirants do that you have seen that they should not be doing and they should be improving upon, what would that be?
Like in second revision, रीडिंग द होल नोट्स अगेन. आई थिंक इट्स वेरी, मतलब आई थिंक इट्स लाइक अ बिट ऑफ अ वेस्ट ऑफ अ टाइम. क्योंकि हम कई बार, आई थिंक 50 से 60% कंटेंट हमें पता होता है, हम दोबारा वही पढ़ रहे होते हैं. तो आई थिंक आफ्टर, अगर एक अच्छे से बैठ कर एक रिवीजन अगर कर लिया, तो साथ में एग्जाम देना स्टार्ट कर दो. जीटी देना स्टार्ट कर दो, या फिर सब्जेक्ट वाइज देना स्टार्ट कर दो, और वहां से उठाओ कि क्या गलत कर रहे हो तुम. फिर उस चीज को पढ़ो उससे. और सपोज करो कि तुम दो टॉपिक्स गलत कर रहे हो प्री एक्लैम्सिया से, तो बस हाइपरटेंशन इन प्रेगनेंसी पूरा अच्छे से पढ़ लो. बट अगर तुमने ये क्वेश्चन नहीं करा होता, और तुमने बस दोबारा से ही दूसरी बार भी ऐसे ही रीडिंग करी थी जैसे पहले करी थी, तो तुम्हें पता ही नहीं होता कि तुमने क्या नहीं आता. तो आई थिंक कि पर कुछ लोग नहीं भी कर पाते. आई थिंक कुछ लोगों को लगता है कि 2 रिवीजन करनी है, 3 रिवीजन करनी है. बट आई डोंट नो लोग 3 रिवीजन कैसे करते हैं, बट मैं तो नहीं कर सकता. तो यस मैम, रेट्रोस्पेक्टिव अप्रोच इज बेटर आई थिंक.
Very true. I mean, I resonate with that. कि retrospective में you understand the application of the theory that you learn. You
यस
realize the
मैम.
weak areas, like you said. So
यस
your
मैम.
Q banks, your champions exam that you give on the prep ladder exam, all of those are more of like your, the preparation tools, the learning tools, rather than, you assess based on that कि मेरा preparation कैसा है. Use them as a
हाँ. यस
retrospective
मैम.
learning
यस
tool.
मैम.
That's a better way,
यस
right?
मैम.
And what do you think, seeing the recent INI-CET exam, कितना PYQs और PYTs are important?
मैम पीवाईटी इज इम्पोर्टेंट, बट पीवाईक्यू ऐसे नहीं आता. मुझे नहीं लगता कि पीवाईक्यू बस रिपीटेड, मतलब रिपीट नहीं होता पीवाईक्यू. बट पीवाईटी इम्पोर्टेंट है. बट अब वो स्ट्रिक्टली उस चीज को फॉलो भी नहीं करता है. कुछ भी कभी भी आ जाता है उठ के. ये खासकर उनमें ज्यादा होता है, लाइक फर्स्ट सेकेंड ईयर सब्जेक्ट्स में बहुत कुछ रैंडम आ जाता है. एनाटॉमी में कुछ भी मसल उठा के वो पूछ लेते हैं कि क्या करती है. तो ये वो जमाना गया जब बस एक क्वेश्चन आता था, सुपीरियर ग्लूटल नर्व वाला ट्रेंडलबर्ग टेस्ट. वो जमाना गया, अब नहीं आता वो. तो बट हम जब करते हैं प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन, उसमें लगता है कि हाँ, हर ऑल्टरनेट में आ रहा है, ये ऐसी चीजें आ रही हैं. और मैम ये एग्जाम ऐसे भी करता है कि आपको एक क्वेश्चन इतना इजी पूछेगा कि लगेगा कि तो सेकंड ईयर का बच्चा भी कर लेगा. लाइक उसने एचपीवी का स्ट्रेन पूछा था बस सर्वाइकल कैंसर में, और वो दूसरा क्वेश्चन ऐसा पूछ लेगा कि ये तो कहीं पढ़ा ही नहीं, ये तो किसी को भी नहीं आता होगा. तो ये एग्जाम है. बट नीट ऐसा नहीं करता है. नीट बहुत ही थोड़ा सा समझता है सामने वाले को कि वो भी है बच्चा पढ़ने वाला, ऐसे तंग नहीं करना उसको. तो
So are you planning to give NEET, or you're like, no, I'm done and I've got rank 14?
अब तो बस, अब तो एंजॉय करना है.
Acha. So no plans to give NEET PG now.
बिल्कुल भी नहीं.
Okay. And what branch are you planning to take up now, since you've already tasted ophthalmology?
Yeah, I think it's medicine, but I may be towards radiology also, but medicine primarily, I think.
Okay. Okay. That's great. And had you given the PrepLadder's champions exam?
Yes, ma'am, I gave INI-CET exam.
Okay. And how
Yes,
did
ma'am.
you score in that?
I think it was around 160 only.
Okay.
And I think my rank was, I think 20, in 20s or 30s. I don't remember exactly. I think in 20s it was.
Okay, nice. So very close to your real
Yes, ma'am.
exam rank. Uh, so I mean that's super. And Shivam, we have got some really great insights. And the main
Yes,
thing that I have learned having conversation with you is that retrospective approach, MCQ practice, a lot of GTs is
yes,
what
ma'am.
really is important in this exam preparation, because they're really MCQ based exams,
Yes, ma'am.
right? And I'm sure that you are proud now and you are happy now that you took that decision of resigning from AIMS ophthalmology. I'm
Yes,
sure you
ma'am.
are.
Ma'am, I think it was yesterday only. Like I think 12 1 बजे थे, and I was doing MCQs. Like okay, yeah, I was doing MCQs. नहीं, मुझे लगा था कि नहीं होगा शायद इतना अच्छा, क्योंकि मैंने सिली मिस्टेक्स की थी कुछ कुछ. तो मुझे लगा कि नहीं, आई थिंक इट विल dwindle डाउन इनटू आई थिंक 200 और 300 रैंक्स, और मुझे फिर देना पड़ेगा नीट. तो मैं प्रिपेयर कर रहा था, लाइक क्वेश्चंस कर रहा था बस. बट नाउ इट्स सच अ रिलीफ. लाइक आई कुडंट बिलीव कि मैंने इतनी बार चेक करा कि मेरा ही रोल नंबर है, मेरी ही रैंक है. क्योंकि मुझे इतना अच्छा नहीं हुआ था मेरा एग्जाम, काफी सिली मिस्टेक्स करी थी मैंने. तो मुझे लगता था कि नहीं होगा मेरा अच्छा, तो बस ऐसे था ये सब।
Nice. I mean, another learning lesson here and an inspiration. Ki you might feel after the exam your exam was not good, but
हाँ,
actually it might have been good. So just wait till the results are out and
yeah.
not get depressed immediately after the exam.
Yes,
हुआ
ma'am.
नहीं हुआ,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So a learning.
Ma'am, also I really want to thank my parents also. Like I know many as many PGs like they don't want to do the branch that they're pursuing, but they don't get support from their family or their immediate मतलब close people.
Yeah,
But my parents, like I had to persuade them for 1 to 2 days only, and they were in full support for me. So like I think I couldn't ask for better parents. So yes, ma'am.
absolutely. I mean, that's such a that's so kind of you, Shivam. You know, to
Yes, ma'am.
acknowledge them. And I really understand that it's very important to get that support from the family. It gives you such a big relief when you're preparing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
When your parents, your family is with you, it really gives you a big support. And by the way, are they medicos as well or no?
No, ma'am, they're not medicos.
Okay, I mean that's even more
Yes, ma'am. It's very challenging for a non-medical person to understand the
uh,
thing. Yes, ma'am. Very challenging.
right, shows that how much faith they have in you and your potential.
Yes, ma'am.
And they might be really proud of you that chalo, it was for good whatever decision
Yes,
was
ma'am.
taken. So you have
Yes, ma'am.
proved yourself right and proved them right as well.
Yes, ma'am.
That's great, Shivam. Keep it up.
Thank you, ma'am.
And all the very best for your future journey on behalf of
Thank you,
the
ma'am.
entire team at PrepLadder.
Thank
And
you, ma'am.
thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.